So yeah, our changes are saved now. We have changed the customer ID and agency ID. Let's refresh. These are the two lines which we have added in our code. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we will discuss additional save in RESTful application programming. So first of all, what is additional save? So in certain scenarios, external functionality must be executed during the save sequence. This occurs after the managed runtime has collected or processed the modified data of a business object instance, but before the final database commit is performed. Okay, so before saving the entries, if we need to save some additional functionality, for example logging, or we want to document the change document generation, like that, so some additional functionality if we require, so in that case we need to use this additional save functionality. Alright, these services record transaction related information by creating entries in change request logs, audit trails, or logging tables as part of same transaction. Executing such operation within the save sequence ensure the data consistency, transactional integrity, or proper tracking of business object changes before the transaction is permanently committed. Okay, so if we want to save some additional information, for example logging, so in those cases this additional save functionality is really useful. Alright, so yeah, let's see this in practical. Let's go to our behavior definition. Alright, let's open our behavior definition. Okay, let's add additional save. For additional save, we need to add this statement with additional save. Okay, so here also we are getting one error now. Operation need to be implemented for the behavior definition, which means as implementation class needs to be specified. Okay, so here also we need to specify the implementation class. Implementation in class, and same class we will enter here. Let's save and activate. What we need to do now, we need to use the quick fix feature to implement the additional save. Let's double click to add the method, and as you can see a new class pool is created. Okay, this LSC ZHS travel, and this is the class from which it is inheriting, and here we have the method save modified definition redefinition, and also we have the implementation which is empty as of now. So now what we need to do, we need to write the logic for the logging or tracing in the save modified method. Alright, let's do that. Let's do the data declaration first. Data declaration, data. Let's define the logging table, travel, log, update, type table of demo, log travel. Alright, this is our temporary internal table for logging. Also let's define another table for saving the changes. Final changes, type table of demo, log travel. Alright, so this is our declaration. So whenever there is some change in our RAP application, so at that time we will log those changes, like who created the changes and the timestamp and all. Okay, so if update travel, okay, so if travel entity is updated, okay, so if it is not initial, so if it is not initial, then what we will do? Then we will update the travel log. lt travel log update equal to corresponding hash update travel mapping travel ID equal to travel ID. So in that case we will store the update information in our temp table. Alright, then loop on updated data, that means update and travel entity, assigning field symbol travel log update and loop. Okay, let's assign the updated line or updated travel request to a field symbol. Okay, assign lt update where travel id equal to current iteration travel id to field symbol lfs log db. Okay, now let's fill this field symbol with the logging values. Let's fill the timestamp first. Timestamp, fill timestamp. Get timestamp field log db created at. Also, let's fill the customer id specific value. So in this example, if customer id or agency id is changed, we are filling those value in our logging table. Okay, fill customer id data, fill agency id data. If travel log update control, and which control, customer id equal to if ABAP behavior on, then what we'll do, then we will fill the customer specific details, change id or field name etc. in our logging field symbol. Okay, lfs log db change id is whatever change id we have, so that we'll assign change field name. Okay, let's add some random number, for example customer 1, and changed value whatever customer id we have, changed operation. Okay, changing operation, what is the operation? We are doing a change. Then let's append this field symbol to our final internal table. Alright, let's do same for the agency field. Here we need agency id, and this should be agency, whatever agency id we have in the updated line, so that we will add here agency id, so that should be same. Alright, and at last we need to append it to our final table. Okay, now let's insert it to our database table, demo log. log travel from table at the rate LT final change. Save and activate. Now let's give a test run to our additional save functionality. But yeah, before that, let's see the entries in our logging table. Okay. So this is our table. Let's run it. Okay, so these are the lines which we have in our logging table. So these are the lines we have. So these are the entries we have. Now let's run our application. Click on go. Let's edit one travel request. Let's edit the travel request. For example, if I change the customer ID and also the agency ID, let's save the changes. So our validations are getting triggered. So yeah, our changes are saved now. We have changed the customer ID and agency ID. Now let's see if our changes are reflected in the logging table, for which we have done all these changes. Right. Let's refresh. And yeah, if you can see, these are the two lines which we have added in our code in the behavior implementation, and both of these lines are reflected here in the logging table. So yeah, our testing for additional save is successful. So we can close this video and we will continue our RAP journey in the upcoming videos. So if you are starting in RAP, you can follow my SAP RAP playlist, and also I will continue this RAP journey in my upcoming videos. Please do like, share and subscribe this channel if you don't want to miss any updates. Thank you. Bye bye.